Park shooting left a 19-year-old fighting for her life.
Police are looking for surveillance video from near or around Sanborn Park. As Barrett Leones explains, the typically quiet neighborhood is now the center of a crime scene.
10 shots go off, like boom, 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 boom. Not like a semi-auto. Maybe it was. I don't know how fast he was shooting. I don't know how many shooters there were.
50 gunshots shattered the night at Sanborn Park. When the chaos cleared, 19-year-old Amory Alawanle lay dying on the ground, a random victim caught in a storm of bullets. No arrests, no justice. Just a talented young woman with dreams of building her nail business. Elegant pressure, gone forever. Who pulled the trigger? The police have no answers. The witnesses aren't talking. And the most haunting question remains, was Amory specifically targeted? Or was she simply in the wrong place at exactly the wrong moment? The truth about what happened that night in Minnesota, Minneapolis, might save your life, if you know what warning signs to watch out for. Grab a cup of coffee and settle in for this captivating true crime story. I'd love to know where you're watching this video from. Let me know in the comments. Don't hesitate to join the conversation too. Your thoughts and input are a vital part of this story. Welcome to Mind Twist True Crime Stories. Kindly support us by subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell icon. Don't forget to check out our other true crime stories, crime documentaries, and playlists on this channel. Before May 4th changed everything, Amory Alawanle was building something special. At only 19 years old, she had just celebrated a major milestone, graduating from City Academy High School in St. Paul, Minnesota. This was her launch pad, the start of her journey into adulthood. Friends described Amory as the person who lit up rooms, quick to laugh, quicker to help, the kind of friend who remembered birthdays, who checked in when you were quiet for too long. Amory's passions were already shaping her future. She loved doing nails, a creative pursuit that led her directly to cosmetology school. Her goal was clear, to become a certified cosmetologist specializing in nail artistry. But Amory didn't just dream, she acted. Her love for beauty soon blossomed into her own thriving business, Elegant Pressure, turning her creative passion into a growing clientele. Beyond nails, her compassion extended to children and cooking, guiding her to a job at KinderCare childcare. Amory's love for children was matched only by her devotion to her family, her parents, siblings, and many others who adored her. She supported them just as they always supported her. Friends knew her as the one they could call for genuine, raw, and real advice. Known for her free spirit, she was the life of every gathering, a true IT girl who brightened any environment she entered. Amory was building a beautiful life, full of connections and promise. But a brutal, unforeseen force was already closing in, preparing to erase it all. What makes her absence so profound isn't just what she accomplished in 19 years. It's everything she was about to accomplish. The plans left unfinished, the appointments in her calendar that no one canceled, the clients who still message her business page, unaware of what happened. Followed by absolute blood-curdling screaming. He watched people scatter in panic, cars flying around, almost hitting those fleeing. Amidst the pandemonium, officers quickly found 19-year-old Amory Alawanle. She was suffering from a critical gunshot wound to the head. Life-saving efforts began immediately before paramedics rushed her to North Memorial Health Hospital. Approximately 45 minutes later, at 10:06 p.m., another victim, an adult male in his 20s, arrived at Methodist Hospital with a gunshot wound. Police believe he was injured in the same incident. Investigators believe there were multiple shooters and a high amount of shots fired. Here's a detail that changes everything. Initial reports indicated the shots appeared to have come from outside of the park. This was not an argument within the crowd. This was an external assault, a sudden, terrifying strike from beyond the gathering. The true horror of that night was just beginning to reveal itself.
2 people were seriously hurt in a shooting in Sanborn Park in Robbinsdale late last night.
It was a chaotic scene. Dozens of people gathered there. The first person was shot about 9:30 at Sanborn Park. Another person was shot about half hour later. Maria Bray joining us live where it all played out. Maria.
Concerned neighbors say that a shooting here at Sanborn Park is unheard of. They say the night started off with a friendly basketball game and that there were dozens of teens and kids here when those gunshots rang out.
There was at least between 75 and 100, and all of a sudden it was pop, 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 at least 50 plus times.
Neighbor video shows the aftermath of that shooting. You can see officers bent down responding to someone who's lying on the ground. We've learned it was a 19-year-old woman who was shot in the head.
I talked to a man whose daughter had been shot, and he was like, coughing and vomiting.
She was rushed to the hospital with grave injuries. Police say a man in his 20s was also shot. He was taken to the hospital seriously hurt.
I want to cry. Yeah, there's so much violence within the communities, and I don't know the answer, but I do know it starts with caring.
No arrests have been made, and witnesses believe someone started shooting from across the street. I'm Maria Bray in Robbinsdale, 508 News.
Despite the significant number of people present, police statements consistently noted that little information was shared with the police at the scene. Despite dozens of witnesses, security cameras, and shell casings scattered across the park, investigators have yet to identify who fired the fatal shot, or whether Amory was an intended target or simply caught in crossfire. In a park bustling with nearly 100 people, why did silence descend when answers were desperately needed? This immediate lack of cooperation created a substantial hurdle for investigators attempting to understand what happened. The scene was very chaotic, combined with limited information shared by many people present, pointing to a significant investigative challenge. This situation suggests widespread fear or a genuine inability of witnesses to discern details in the pandemonium. This directly affects the current status of the investigation, where no arrests have been made. If Amory's story has moved you, kindly take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Your engagement helps keep her story alive. The lack of motive leaves a gaping hole, not just in the investigation, but in the heart of a community grappling with the senselessness of it all. What hidden details, what unspoken fears prevent the truth from emerging?
This quiet Robbinsdale neighborhood is shaken.
Never would see something like that happen, not even close.
Sunday night, Sanborn Park was home to a shooting spree. Robbinsdale police say there was some type of gathering with dozens of people when chaos erupted.
And then you hear about 10 shots go off, boom, 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 boom. Not like a semi-auto. Maybe it was. I don't know how fast he was shooting. I don't know how many shooters there were.
Authorities believe there were multiple shooters with a high amount of shots fired.
I was initially fireworks, then I hear absolute blood-curdling screaming, and I'm no way. No way that just happened in front of my house.
Asen Meyer had a front row seat.
Everyone ran off, no one. I was tempted to run in to help, but there was cars flying around. They were almost hitting the people that were on the ground because they were just flying off the curb, just cop flying in.
The shooting put 2 people in the hospital.
She was laying down right here. Her friend was holding her head up.
One with a life-threatening head wound.
My understanding is, I don't know, basketball game went bad.
Yeah.
Somebody said something that escalated to something else.
Robbinsdale police can't confirm what brought on the gunfire, but say the heavily used park doesn't have a history of trouble.
Awful part of me that's God, I wonder if I could have been some kind of mediator, or would I have just been in the mix?
In Robbinsdale, Barrett Leone, WCCO News.
Amory was rushed to North Memorial Health Hospital in grave condition. Her young body, full of life and promise, fought relentlessly to survive. For 8 agonizing days, her family and loved ones held their breath, clinging to every shred of hope. They prayed she would defy the impossible. While the second victim, an adult male, was released from the hospital the day after the shooting, Amory's fight was a different battle. Her injuries were severe, a direct consequence of the violence that erupted at Sanborn Park. Despite every medical effort, every whispered prayer, Amory Kashayla Marie Alawanli's fight ended. She was pronounced deceased at North Memorial Health Hospital on the evening of Monday, May 12, 2025. It was a week after the shooting that stole her future. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner's Office later confirmed her cause of death as a gunshot wound to the head. This official confirmation transformed the incident into a homicide investigation. A beautiful life extinguished in the blink of an eye. But who was responsible, and why was Amory taken? As of the time of making this video, no arrests have been made in connection with the shooting that claimed Amory's life and injured another individual. The Robbinsdale Police Department, with assistance from the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, continues to actively investigate the case. Investigators believe there were multiple shooters involved, adding significant complexity to the search for those responsible. This suggests a coordinated act or a larger group, making identification and apprehension more challenging. A confirmed motive for the shooting remains elusive. Police have not been able to determine what brought on the gunfire. This absence of a clear motive deepens the mystery and the community's unease. Facing a challenging investigation marked by a lack of immediate witness information, law enforcement has made repeated public appeals for assistance. They are specifically requesting witnesses, tips, and any surveillance footage from homes or businesses in the area around Sanborn Park between 8:30 p.m. and 9:45 p.m. on May 4th. Information can be shared via email or calls. Police have also distributed leaflets to neighbors, underscoring the critical need for community cooperation. This suggests a terrifying reality about the challenges of solving crimes without direct eyewitness cooperation. What hidden details, what unspoken fears, prevent the truth from emerging? Amory Kashayla Marie Alawanli's death created a profound and senseless loss for her family, friends, and the North St. Paul and Robbinsdale communities. Her vibrant spirit, described by those who loved her as a radiant light who brought happiness to everyone around her and loved without limits, is deeply missed. Her family remembers her as a beautiful and creative soul. Amory was a beloved daughter, sister, niece, and friend. The outpouring of condolences highlights the deep connections she shared. Her presence even brightened her workplace at Maplewood Kindercare, where colleagues expressed gratitude for her positive influence. Amory's time here was cut short, her many plans unfulfilled, all due to an incident that did not directly involve her. The collective grief and consistent descriptions of her positive character underscore the immense void her absence has created. An unresolved crime, especially one involving a beloved, seemingly innocent victim in a public space, creates a lasting sense of insecurity and injustice, becoming a collective trauma. Amory's story is a tragic reminder of how quickly life can change and the lasting impact of unresolved violence. For her loved ones, the pursuit of justice is an ongoing journey, a hope that the shining star they lost will eventually find peace through accountability. In the aftermath of the incident, her mom would post this on her Facebook page. Justice for Amari all day. Nobody's kid deserves what Mari had to go through, and this is far from over. This could have been anybody, but it happened to be her. Love you, Mari. You did not deserve that. People are still roaming the streets killing kids. Too many cameras, too many kids, but nobody arrested. I had to bury my daughter for no reason? Who's learning a lesson she's not the menace to society? We pay taxes, and some go to the police. This can't slide, bottom line. Justice for Amari. That's what we are saying. We extend our heartfelt condolences to the Alawanli family. We pray you find comfort and joy in the memories you shared, and you get the justice and closure you so desperately desire. This case is still ongoing and developing. If you have any information, no matter how insignificant it may seem, please contact Robbinsdale Police. Help bring justice for Amory. And if this story resonated with you, like and share it. What are your thoughts on this unsolved case? Share them respectfully in the comments below.
And it's so crazy that not shit, but it's so crazy that it's still unsolved right now to this day. That's wild. Rest in peace to her, man. For the other kid that did lose his life, blessings to you, man. That shit wild, man. I tell y'all, bro, that's why you can't be on 10 at all times, man. That's a myth. You know what I mean? I used to say that dumb shit. I told you I used to say that dumb shit all the time. I'm on 10 all time. Boy, I'm on 10. Ain't nothing going on. I'm on 10, bro. You grow older, you start to realize, damn, boy, I ain't gonna be paying attention all the time. So that shit sound good. That shit sound like music to the ears, but it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, I said, man, I don't be going to these parties and these hangouts and motherfucker club and all that shit, man. I can give a fuck, care less about any of that shit. That shit ain't fun, and that shit is not a thrill. I done did that shit so much, it started to get me dizzy just thinking about it right now, how much I done did that shit. It's not a thrill, bro. It's not. That shit is nothing. You can go fucking play some music at the house and call some motherfuckers over. And 5 to 6 motherfuckers and have a good time. That shit is nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get caught up in motherfucking seeing the lights and motherfucking hanging out and going to the club and going to the party. And, oh, so-and-so throwing a party. And, man, that shit. I'm telling you now. You know what I mean? We ain't a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's getting no money. I ain't trying to go, bro. I'm gonna be if ain't 5 people in here got $1 million, if ain't 5 people in here ain't even got $20,000, bro, I'm not. This shit is not an issue. This shit ain't an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't an issue. You know what I mean? So, and that's just on the low ball, you know what I'm saying? That's just on the low tip, you know what I'm saying? I really could scratch it and say at least fucking 40. You know what I mean? I can't even kick it if you ain't, bro. Bro, there's 5 to 6 people in this bitch ain't got 40. I'm not even trying to even be in the same area, bro, as the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much going on, bro. There's too much going on. I'm not with all that, bro. You know what I mean? All right, bro. This shit is short. Motherfuckers be thinking, oh, I got time, boy. Hey, boy, I ain't nothing but 20. I ain't nothing but 18. I'm here to tell you again that that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you, bro. I'm here to tell you, bro. I'm here to tell you, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you, baby girl. Hey, baby boy. I'm here to tell you, baby boy. Hey. Alright. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Hey, listen. You listen or you don't.